Okay, so Tyler
Listen.
Perry launched speaking of millions, 100 million expansion for his studio. He's all about training young black creatives, and he wants to create 2,000 jobs from this expansion. So it includes a new film academy,
Yeah.
specifically for underprivileged youth, which I think is really cool to learn a trade in film. He claims this is his investment in the next generation of filmmakers. And, this is the kind of infrastructure that our communities have been talking about for years. We've been talking about with Tyler for years. We want him to open it up to other voices and things like that. And I don't know if this is exactly what this is, but what do you think about this? Do you feel like this is going to open opportunity? Do you feel like these
Well,
are,
you know,
future Tyler Perry
this
workers, future
ties
studio workers?
closely. It's almost like I think he certainly has we keep talking about infrastructure. He certainly has a way to turn everything that he's built into something that can generate, train, and create, new talent. Not unlike what happens up at Sundance, right? Because at Sundance they got a huge compound, right? They bought out a mountainside, and they teach film and they teach television,
Yeah.
and they let you interface with other directors and executives. Now the trouble is, it'll be interesting to see who he brings into the fold, because on the Tyler Perry creative side of it, it's not, you can't teach what he does, right? You can't teach somebody to write a script overnight. You can't teach everybody to direct it. You can't teach everybody to play all of the characters, right? It's a level of output. And it's also like Tyler came in, he didn't come in by the rules. Tyler came in knocking shit down like a bull in a china shop,
He can
right?
teach.
Everything that he has is Tyler.
Yeah. But he can teach the way, I mean, I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, that just to be determined. But the way he goes through, his production schedules are very different from most people in the game. He produces quick. Like, it's a very quick turnaround when it comes to when they're on set. They might have 90 pages. They might do that 90 pages in 4 days.
I mean, I know.
You can teach that, I guess.
I get, are we there yet? Right. I'm one of the only other people, me and Bruce Helford, are the only other people that even attempted that Tyler Perry 1090 model where you do 100 episodes in a year, right? I did it.
So how many pages
Right?
are you
Bruce
doing in
Helford,
a day? Because they say his actors say that they're doing like 100 pages in it. Like, what did they did that one movie in like 3 days?
I mean, you can clock through, 10, 15, 20 pages in a day, depending on how fast you're going.
I feel like he's doing more than that.
But I'm saying I was shooting 3 episodes over 4 days.
4 days.
I was shooting
okay.
6 episodes over 2 weeks. I think Tyler shoots 6 episodes in an hour, but he's faster than that.
Well, maybe that's what they're going to learn. How to do that quick.
It can be done. It can be done, but you're talking about a very unique set of skills. What I do think that he does have to offer is a building where he can bring in, all of the talent. I think there are people who would love to be in business with Tyler in that department. Mm-hmm. And again, these are going to be people who maybe understand more than nuts and bolts and actually how to play well with others. Right? Like Tyler's used to running Tyler's shit, and when Tyler ain't getting what Tyler wants, Tyler takes his ball and goes back to his studio and goes, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Everybody can't do that, and you can't teach people that, right? So it'll be fascinating to see how he's bringing people in, what kind of community he builds around, but I think it's very promising. And like I said, it could be the next Sundance Labs.
I think that when you're dealing with underprivileged youth, you're giving them opportunity to learn a trade. You have the infrastructure, you have the studio, you have the team. These are people who maybe never saw anything like this up close. So even, encouraging someone to be a future gaffer, a future grip, a future, director, whatever it is that they get inspired to do because they're seeing someone.
That would be interesting.
It's just, we'll see. But when you say creating 2,000 jobs, I'm assuming that these are jobs within his studio. He's creating the future staff that'll come in and replace the current staff. Maybe, but
listen, I mean, creating 2,000 jobs, those jobs can be anything. Creating jobs and creating careers are two different things.
Very much so.
So you can give a lot of people an opportunity to do something, and it's great to have a pipeline where they can convert that into something that's longer lasting. So that actually becomes the metric, right? I'm not just creating jobs. I'm not just creating opportunities. They're actually converting into concrete careers, and people can see a sustainable future after they leave, whatever it is he has to offer. I hope that's how it works.
yes.